Tonight then, capital showdown, politics beyond caste and religion. Will that happen after the Shahi Imam's appeal? Can that happen in this election? Will voters vote beyond caste and religion? That's the question I want to raise tonight. Joining me now, Ejaz Ilmi of the Bharatiya Janata Party. He also edits an Urdu paper. Also joining me is Rana Ayub, a journalist who's been taking on the issue very strongly of communal politics. Also joining me, Kamal Farooqi, formerly head of the Muslim Personal Law Board. Also joining me will be Raghav Chadda of the Aam Aadmi Party, and we'll have a guest from the Congress Party as well. But Ejaz Ilmi, let me put the charge which is now being made against you by the Aam Aadmi Party, that the entire sudden appearance of the Shahi Imam was designed by the BJP, planted by the BJP to communalize this election a day before, to try and get the Hindu vote bank. You heard what Arun Jaitley said. The only way to respond to a fatwa is 100% vote. It effectively seemed to suggest that Arun Jaitley was appealing for a Hindu vote, just as he gave the example of Gujarat. I want you to deny what the Aam Aadmi Party is saying. Is there any merit in what they are saying?
The Aam Aadmi Party, the AAM stands for an allegation a minute. And the AAP stands for allegations against all political parties opposed to them. Secondly, what did the Shahi Imam say? He said that don't vote for the BJP because they are dividing the nation. Now this ignorant person, the Shahi Imam, doesn't understand that the Jan Dhan Yojana, the Swachh Bharat and all Skill India, Digital India, these are beyond religion. It's for the entire country. Growth and development is for everybody.
I am asking you a simple question, Mr. Ejaz Ilmi. The Shahi Imam is silent throughout the campaign. 24 hours to go, suddenly wakes up, goes and gives a statement saying, please vote for the Aam Aadmi Party. Within minutes of that,
why does he say that?
At a press, within minutes, says a fatwa has been issued, therefore the way to respond to the fatwa is 100% vote. Is Arun Jaitley, no less than the finance minister of this country, in this instance, playing the politics of communalization because the BJP is getting increasingly desperate, as its critics are suggesting?
Absolutely not. Mr. Arun Jaitley understands Delhi very, very well. He's been here for 40 years. He's done politics out here as a student. He understands the irrelevance of the Shahi Imam. And with the Muslims, also there's a reaction.
Then why say 100%
there's
vote
a reaction.
Again? Why say 100% vote? Is he appealing for a Hindu vote?
No, he understands.
We are being told now that there is an attempt being made to send even posters or pamphlets are being distributed of the Shahi Imam statement in certain Hindu localities in Delhi on the last day.
People are smart enough. They'll elect a government which they consider stable, responsible. People don't vote on religious lines and caste lines alone. Today the agenda is growth, development, and what they perceive a party can give.
Then why is the BJP putting out pamphlets? Why is the BJP
will react. The BJP will react to all communal statements made by people like Shahi Imam.
Why not treat him as an irrelevant figure? You yourself said he's an irrelevant figure.
He's irrelevant. The fact is the people should come out and understand that he's playing politics. I don't know whether there was a deal which went sour with the Aam Aadmi Party. Why did he on the last day come out and say on Friday that BJP is communal? Does he not understand that all steps taken by the government are beyond politics, is beyond religion?
Can I therefore bring in Raghav Chadda of the Aam Aadmi Party? Raghav Chadda, there is one report that the Shahi Imam is suggesting somewhere where he is saying that Alka Lamba of the Aam Aadmi Party approached him and asked for his support. So can the Aam Aadmi Party today claim to have the moral high ground on this issue if one of your local candidates appealed to the Shahi Imam for his support?
So, Mr. Rajdeep, a couple of things. Let me, with all responsibility, state that neither any candidate nor an office bearer of our party ever met the Shahi Imam to seek any sort of support. This is a clear case, a textbook example of political jugalbandi between the BJP and the Shahi Imam. And I'm happy
Are you saying the Shahi
Imam's brother is a member of Aam Aadmi Party? Mr. Yahya Bukhari joined the Aam Aadmi Party 1.5 years back. So don't give me this jugalbandi. It's a deal gone sour between Alka Lamba and the Shahi Imam.
And I'm going to ask my producer to play the shots of the Shahi Imam. Yes.
Please have the patience to listen to me.
Absolutely, yes.
Yes, so please have the patience to listen. Neither my member, nor a candidate, nor an office bearer of the party ever contacted him. This is a political jugalbandi between the BJP and the Shahi Imam. And I am happy and proud that I represent a party which for the first time in the history of Indian politics has rejected the support of any
Is it true that a relative of the Imam, is it true that a relative of the Imam is a member?
Bukhari, the brother has been a member of the Aam Aadmi Party.
Sir, these are baseless allegations leveled by the BJP.
It's in the media, it's in the public domain, Raghav. You can deny it, but these are matters of public domain. You can check up Google whether Yahya Bukhari, the brother of Shahi Imam, has been a member of Aam Aadmi Party. And Alka Lamba went to her. We are aware of these things.
Why are you so agitated and right?
I'm not agitated. I'm happy. If you can reach out to anybody.
Stop jumping down my throat. Hold on. Allow me to answer.
Yes.
See, Mr. Sardesai, the point is that the Shahi Imam has supported the BJP in 2004. His father supported the Jan Sangh. They invited all the top leaders of the BJP in their recent event that they held. There is a ploy. This is a clear example of political jugalbandi and nothing more to it. He is not, I mean, the Aam Aadmi Party is here to eradicate the kind of politics that Shahi Imam and the communal politics that the Bharatiya Janata Party represents.
We don't
are
represent
a fresh
politics.
breath of air. We are a fresh party, a progressive
No
party.
action of the
And
government
One minute,
is religion centric.
1 minute, Raghav.
It's religion neutral.
Raghav, I
all
don't-
our actions, all our flagship
No, no,
programs
1 minute.
have nothing to do with religion.
Ejaz, 1 minute. Ejaz, everyone in this, Sir, Raghav, just a minute. Everyone on this program will get an equal opportunity to speak. Raghav, you've had a word. I've heard Ejaz as well. Let me broaden it. We are trying to get your OB up also in a moment. But I want to hear from you, Rana Ayub, for a moment. Do you believe that the Shahi Imam and the kind of politics he sort of represents today, has any hold in the Muslim community, or is he just limited to that little area around the Jama Masjid in the heart of Delhi? Should the Shahi Imam be even treated as the spokesperson of the Muslims, that he can come a day before the election and say that they're asking Muslims to vote for them?
Well, Rajdeep, to begin with, I would like to start with what you said in the beginning about communalism in Indian politics. It would be wishful thinking to detach communalism and tokenism from Indian politics. And Ejaz Ilmi, who is in your studio, will agree with me on this, because, you know, Shazia Ilmi joining the Aam Aadmi Party at the last minute, the BJP at the last minute spoke volumes. As far as Imam Bukhari is concerned, as you rightly pointed out, he belongs to a family of manipulative, in fact, he belonged to a family of manipulative leaders. His father urged the Muslims to support for the Janata Party. The Imam himself asked Muslims to support BJP during the India Shining was at its peak. But both of us know that Imam Bukhari does not have any hold on Muslims, leave alone in Chandni Chowk. There is a personal battle that he is embroiled in vis-a-vis his son and of course his own trajectory in Delhi. This is a masterstroke not just by him but also one of the political parties who very clearly knew that this will boomerang. Now, whether the Aam Aadmi Party has played a role here, or BJP has played a role, or Congress has played a role, that only time will tell.
No, let's be clear, and I'm going to come to the Aam Aadmi Party and their politics also in a moment. But Kamal Farooqi, what does it say about the community itself? If the Shahi Imam, after all these years in television studios, we keep doing and saying he's discredited, he's irrelevant. And yet we saw before the last elections, apparently he met Sonia Gandhi. We've seen in previous elections, he has openly campaigned, let's say, for the Janata Dal during the VP Singh days. Somehow the Shahi Imam, now the son, they seem to believe that they have a political relevance. What does it say? Why doesn't the community, why don't leaders of the community distance themselves from the Shahi Imam? Someone who is using religion to play his politics.
Absolutely, yes.
Rajdeep, let me tell you 2-3 things very quickly. Number one, and I'm saying it with complete authority, Mr. Ahmad Bukhari has got no religious authority to issue any fatwa at all. So anybody who is saying that he has issued any fatwa, he doesn't know anything about Islam. Islam does not give him any authority to give him fatwa, number one. Number two, Shahi Imam has lost all his political acumenship. He has lost all his importance or relevance, in fact, because he cannot get the votes of his own brother and in his own street itself. Mr. Shoaib Iqbal, he is an ardent opponent of Mr. Shahi Bukhari. He has been continuously winning the election from various political parties under his own nose.
Then why do political parties give him so much of importance? Why do political parties give the Shahi Imam so much of importance?
I tell you, Rajdeep, let me tell you very frankly, it is the political parties and the media who are throwing people like Ahmad Bukhari on our head. He does not belong to us as far as the political things are concerned. He is making this statement. He is famous of making these statements on the eve of the election, and I smack a kind of polarizing effect. Who has done it? Whether it is BJP done it or Congress has done it, but definitely it is trying to polarize my innocent Hindu votes, because Muslims will not be voting on the order or fatwa, so-called fatwa of
hold on.
Anybody else.
Just a minute.
They are wise enough.
Kamal Saab, just a minute. Raghav Chadda, the sense though is that the Muslim vote in Delhi is firmly going at the moment towards the Aam Aadmi Party. Therefore, the Shahi Imam statement, in a sense, is seen to reflect the feeling that the minorities are drifting towards the Aam Aadmi Party. On the other hand, the BJP will use that to try and polarize the Hindu vote. Willy-nilly, there is a polarization going on the ground. Is that a fear that you have, that this election, the attempt is now being made in this last 24 hours to polarize the voter?
Well, Mr. Sardesai, couple of points. Number one, the people of Delhi are politically astute to see the ploy that the Bharatiya Janata Party has crafted. The Bharatiya Janata Party first used Awam, now they are using the Imam. So the Bharatiya Janata Party is known for the, this sort of politics to vitiate the environment on the eve of elections, and I think people of Delhi are astute and they recognize this. They also recognize
are you saying the BJP has paid off? Are you saying the BJP has paid off the Shahi Imam?
About the issues of Delhi?
Are you saying the BJP has paid off Shahi Imam? Are you saying the BJP
Sir, I am saying this is a ploy. This is a Bharatiya Janata Party's ploy. Mr. Jaitley's press conference happening minutes after Shahi Imam's statements. It is a ploy to polarize the election, and we are here to eradicate this sort of politics. I am happy to represent a party that has completely denounced the support of any religious leader, because we want to, make Indian politics cleaner and free from criminality and communalism. That's point number one. Point number two, the people of Delhi want to vote on issues, and Mr. Sardesai, you would agree with me that in the past 3 months there's only one party that has spoken about issues consistently. That is the Aam Aadmi Party. And if there is any party that is diametrically opposite to Shahi Imam's brand of politics, it is the Aam Aadmi Party. He is known for his misogynistic statements, and he's also gone on to say that women should not wear jeans, carry cell phones, which is absolutely similar to what the BJP and their leaders say.
I am here
in the capacity of a spokesperson of a party which represents a fresh breath of air.
The campaigning is over, my dear friend. On the charge of misogyny, Madhur Baduri, an ex-diplomat, called them with an anti-female mentality resembling the caste.
If misogyny and Bharatiya Janata Party are synonyms.
One minute. Raghav, just a minute. Let's focus on the Shahi Imam for a moment. I want to know how is it? It seemed beautifully choreographed. Shahi Imam comes and gives a statement to a news agency, right, which is carried on all channels. Within minutes of that, a press conference is held by Mr. Jaitley where he speaks about a fatwa. It almost seemed, and then vote for 100%. Let's be clear. The moment you bring a Shahi Imam in, people will say that communal polarization is being attempted. That's the nature of it. And who benefits from it? Only the Bharatiya Janata Party. Who is today trying to benefit from the Shahi Imam Party? Not the Aam Aadmi Party, but the BJP. That is the reality.
Let me make it very, very clear to you.
Yes.
Shahi Imam's brand of politics is abhorrent for the Bharatiya Janata Party. We have nothing to do with him, and we understand that his brother was a member of Aam Aadmi Party, and if Alka Lama went to him, as media reports suggest, then it's a deal done between them. And my friend Raghav can say,
is not a member of the party.
Raghav, please be patient. I don't want your monotonous monologue. Please give me time to have a dialogue with the anchor today. Your campaign is over. Let me have a dialogue. Let me have my word, Mr. Raghav Chadha. If a deal's gone far, your allegation a minute will not work out here. Your allegation a minute will not work. Allegations against all parties will not work.
In defense of the state.
Your allegation will not work.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let me bring in the Congress party, because there's a feeling, ma'am, that the Congress, Ms. Mehrotra, that before the last general election, Sonia Gandhi also met the Shahi Imam. And then when that was exposed, suddenly the party didn't know what to do. Why does the Congress want to even reach out to a Shahi Imam? Why do you all want to reach out and give these figures this importance?
Rajdeep ji, I would like to first point out and what both the people are talking here. Look who's talking about issues and development. A party who vowed on the children and took a U-turn on that. A party who spoke about no
I want to answer, no ma'am. I want you to answer my question. I want you to answer my question. Why does the Congress party at all consider reaching out to Shahi Imam? Today Digvijay Singh is saying BJP and Shahi Imam effectively are doing some jugalbandi. In a tweet he seems to suggest. But the fact is the Congress party also over the years has reached out to the Shahi Imam. Why do you reach out to him?
As a national party, people come and meet, but we have no commitment with any of these kind of babas or, as you say, the Shahi Imams. People have the inclination, but unlike what has been done today, the Imam goes and vouches for Aam Aadmi saying that they've invited.
Ma'am, just a minute.
And then BJP goes and counters that. And it takes 45 minutes for Aam Aadmi Party to counter it. So it clearly shows that they are together in the scheming and spoiling the actual agenda of Delhi elections.
Can I for a moment? Just a minute. Just a minute. Rana Ayub, what is the sense you get? Do you believe that the community at all votes on the basis of what the Shahi Imam will say or not say, or is this simply now some kind of a self-publicist who can be used by any party? One day by the Congress, one day by the BJP, one day by the Janata Dal, one day by the Samajwadi Party,
or the Aam Aadmi Party,
or as is being alleged by the BJP, by the Aam Aadmi Party.
No, we are not.
Well, yeah. Rajdeep, I think Muslim leaders like other religious leaders have been up for grabs by all political parties, be it Congress, be it Aam Aadmi Party, or be it the BJP. I mean, the BJP would want to explain why it has appointed Zafar Sareshwala as the chancellor of a particular university. The BJP would want to explain why it has got token Muslim figures. As far as Muslim leaders are concerned, as far as the likes of Bukhari are concerned, I don't think the Muslim community really has a single leadership, a single voice, which is why we have a problem today. In fact, in a way, it is good that Muslim community does not vote as an entity together.
A political leader that works is more important than being Muslim itself.
I was hearing the Congress, I was hearing the BJP. I don't think any one of them have the locus to speak about not being communal. What was Arvind Kejriwal doing today? What was he doing in Banaras by taking a dip in the Ganga? What has the Congress done for all these years, all these decades by the Muslim appeasement? What has the BJP done? So I don't think any of these political parties have any
business. You're saying no political party has the right to take the moral high ground. Kamal Farooqi, you're raising your finger. Then I want to come to Ejaz Ilmi, because it's not just the Shahi Imam. Even the Dera Sacha Sauda support has been sought by the BJP. But you go first, Kamal Farooqi.
Let me tell you one thing, Rajdeep, very clear.
Yes.
No Muslim is, and I'm telling you with authority, no Muslim is going to vote on the basis of the advice or otherwise by Mr. Ahmed Bukhari or any other religious leader. Muslims are wise enough, they will be voting according to their conscience and according to the development of Delhi and the national interest, number one. Number two, I'm an accountant, I just want to know who is going to be benefited by this kind of a statement. Not definitely up. It is definitely a design where it has been done either by Congress or the BJP just to malign or just to polarize the whole thing. They will. I am pretty sure they will be distributing this statement tomorrow in the for the poor voters. In fact,
hold on.
Trying to polarize the order.
Kamal,
they will be trying to polarize it.
Ejaz Ilmi, today you must answer this. Let's be honest. Why is it that the BJP workers are distributing these pamphlets? Why is it that the BJP yesterday has got Baba Ram Rahim, whose film has already run into trouble with censor board, who's a controversial figure, saying I am supporting the BJP? Surely the BJP should have been above all kinds of these kind of appeals. Let's be very clear in this election.
Absolutely, yes.
Why is the BJP now, you've used sadhvis in this election, this election was meant to be free of communal politics. That's what Narendra Modi had said.
It has largely been free.
No, but the BJP,
it has largely been free.
That's not true.
It has largely been free.
We saw what happened in
We've spoken about issues, agendas, development, and Prime Minister has been on the forefront to talk about his schemes. That is what this election is about. If Mr. Shahi Imam, I agree with Kamal Farooqi, he's totally irrelevant, and why do you seek the support of Baba Ram Rahim? Why are you seeking the support of all these gurus and babas in this election? The followers of Baba Ram Rahim, they will vote the way they want to vote. Everybody has a conscience, and that's what we believe, that politics and voting will be on lines of development, and whoever can represent your aspirations and give you a stable government. And let me just tell you that Shahi Imam's statement is despicable, because on the Friday prayers, after that, he's alleging communalism by the Bharatiya Janata Party, which I deny that charge totally, and then appealing. Obviously, there has to be some deal in the vicinity to be close to certain formation. It could be local politics between him and Shoaib Iqbal also. Probably he wants Shoaib Iqbal defeated. That's why he's doing it.
I want to know from you, Raghav. The fact is, in this election, you all claim to be bringing a new kind of politics. But let's be clear. You are, at the end of the day, you also have to, in a Muslim-dominated area, try and look for a leader who has a particular kind of hold, a particular kind of appeal. There have been reports that you've also played the caste card in this election. Let's be clear that Arvind Kejriwal is a bania, became an issue in this election. I want to know, is the Aam Aadmi Party really holier than thou when it comes to religious or caste vote banks? At the end of the day, you also need votes.
Yes. So you'll give me some time to respond. So as far as that Bania remark is concerned, that was used in an occupational sense. That was used in an occupational sense and not in a manner to seek votes from a particular caste or community. As far as appointing candidates from a particular constituency is concerned, we have given a lot of opportunity to leaders from candidates who belong to that constituency. I mean, the people of that community reside in that constituency, and one of them has been given the ticket. And before giving the ticket, we validate the credentials of the person, the caste, the criminality, the character, and other aspects of a person.
So you're insisting that an Alka Lamba, for example, an Alka Lamba who's contesting from a constituency with a large Muslim population has never approached clerics like Shahi Imam for their support. You are denying that outright.
Sir, I am saying that again on your show, Mr. Sardesai, I am saying that again on your show. No candidate, no office bearer has ever approached him. Aam Aadmi Party does not believe in this sort of politics. This is a ploy, and senior journalists like you who've been covering politics for all these years, donkey years, can clearly make this out that this is an attempt by the Bharatiya Janata Party to polarize the elections on the eve of the elections. Now, Ms. Ayub, and one quick response, as Ms. Ayub on your show pointed out that Mr. Kejriwal took a holy dip in the Ganga, etc., etc. I mean, if a political leader visits a holy city and if he goes to a temple or takes a dip in the Ganga, that should not make headlines or should not be taken as an act to woo a particular community. I think, what times are we living in? I mean, he has not met, he has not gone and to meet a political leader or a religious leader and seeks a vote.
You met Tauqir Raza Khan of the Bareilly sect before last elections. Rajdeep, there's a pattern.
We are here to establish
Raghav, why did you meet Tauqir Raza Khan of the Bareilly sect?
There is no pattern.
It's a pattern. You reached out earlier to leaders and
Shahi Imam has supported the BJP.
Come out openly and say that yes, you went to meet Tauqir Raza Khan. It's all right. You can go and reach out and seek blessings.
One minute, Raghav. There's a question about Tauqir Raza Khan which became a controversy in the last election.
He went out.
But let me put it the other way. Your cabinet, Mr. Ejaz Ilmi, has the likes of Sadhvi Niranjan. We have seen the kind of speeches that they have made. They have made it in Delhi. They have been making it during the campaign. I went to a rally in Delhi where Yogi Adityanath was giving a speech. Are these the kind of representatives that you want? On the one hand, the Shahi Imam cannot attract any votes. He's not even in politics. You've got leaders like Sadhvis who are in politics. Who is playing the communal poison in this election?
Which is why the Prime Minister speaks from the forefront and talks about growth and development. And we understand that political traction is not available for religious speeches and communal sentiments.
In Delhi this time before the election, churches have been burned. In Delhi this time...
Are you accusing us?
I'm not accusing you. I'm telling you what has happened on the ground. Yesterday, Christians have gone and protested to the Home Minister.
They met the Home Minister and
Barack Obama has spoken about rising religious intolerance in this country. I want to know, is the Bharatiya Janata Party going to take any responsibility for playing with fire? Today, the statement that your leader, Mr. Arun Jaitley, has made, 100% vote bank, he says, should be there.
100% reaction, it will backfire.
100% reaction.
There will be a reaction by Muslims themselves.
Was he talking about Muslims or was he talking about Hindus? He
was talking about people who are opposed to the kind of politics Mr. Shahi Imam plays, the kind of communal ideology he has. That is a reaction. And Muslims largely don't agree with Shahi Imam, and that's a reality too.
Okay, I'm going to give a final word to...
agree with the BJP.
Let me say this, Mr. Sardesai. Let me say this. Just 1 second. Let me say this. Aam Hindu, Aam Musalman, Aam Christian, Aam Isai this time around will vote on issues and issues that the Aam Aadmi Party has been talking about for the past 3 months. They don't want advice from any religious leader. They don't advise from the Bharatiya Janata Party and their senior leaders or the union cabinet ministers. They will vote on issues, and they know that there is only one party that has been talking about issues, and that is the Aam Aadmi Party.
Okay, we are going to leave it at that. We are going to see whether this election actually marks the rejection of the kind of politics that has often been practiced in this country, and one which in a sense the Shahi Imams have flourished on before every election. That's the big question that we will raise. I appreciate all my panelists joining me on our big talking point ahead of elections. Remember, 8 AM tomorrow is when Delhi goes and votes.